Hundred Years' War began because of separate claims to the French throne, one of which was made by Edward III of England. He attempted to invade France twice. The first attempt failed because of unstable alliances and financial problems. On the second attempt, however, Edward struck Normandy and won several battles. A failed plan made by the French to trap the English between the Somme and Seine rivers led to the Battle of Crecy. The Battle of Crecy was one of the most decisive battles of the 100 Years' War. It took place near Crecy in northern France between the English and French armies. On August 26, 1346, the French army led by Philip VI of France approached the English army led by Edward III and his son Edward, aka the Black Prince. The English positioned atop a small hill and they dug pits and ditches to stop the enemy cavalry. Philip's army numbered at least 30,000 while the English only numbered 8,000 to 12,000. The French were the first to attack. Their crossbowmen began firing volleys of arrows at the English, who returned fire with their longbowmen. The longbowmen shot at a rate of 12 arrows per minute, while the crossbowmen only shot 1 arrow per minute. The crossbowmen, who fired much slower than the English, took heavy losses and retreated. At the same time, the French knights decided to charge. They ran over some of their own retreating crossbowmen while being bombarded by the English arrows. Many of the French knights were hit. Even after 16 attempts, the knights could not break the English line. There were also a few primitive cannons used against the French. By nightfall, Philip himself was wounded, and he ordered what was left of his army to retreat. After the battle, the English searched wounded French to see who was worth taking prisoner for ransom. Among the dead were several important nobles and Philip's brother Charles II. Later on, Edward besieged the city of Calais, which surrendered after 11 months. The Battle of Crecy showed the importance of the longbowmen when an outnumbered English army defeated a much larger force. It was one of the most decisive battles in history and an important one in the 100 Years' War.